But the days of the actor's supremacy were numbered. During most of the 19th century, this dramatic time bomb was ticking away in Germany. Unfinished fragments of a play, startlingly modern and of enormous importance to the theatre, and it lay unperformed for 80 years. Its author, Georg Buckner, is, in retrospect, one of the most fascinating figures of the 19th century. He died in 1837, aged 23, having written such plays as Danton's Death, about the French Revolution, and this play, Woyzeck. It had to wait until 1913 for its first production, 100 years after the author's birth. No one knows for sure the correct order of the scenes, but because it is so important, we're going to look at it in some depth. In a sense, it can be described as the first modern play, the first working-class tragedy based on a true story.
Oh, you're a nice enough chap, but you have no morals, have you? You've gone and fathered a child without the church's blessing, as our reverend padre would say.
The good Lord won't worry that nobody said amen before the child's making. Suffer little children to come unto me, he said.
Well, that's a peculiar answer. I don't mean what he said, I mean what you said. Oh, you're confusing me.
When you're really poor, you see, Captain, sir, if you haven't got money, you just try bringing a child into the world the moral way, that's all. We're flesh and blood, too, but our sort don't have that kind of luck. Even if we got to heaven, they put us to work on the thunder.
Brum, 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 brum. Look, they're coming. There.
What a man! Bit like a tree!
Strong as a lion, I'll bet.
Well, how'd you like that? Give him blows to the eye. That's not like you, dear.
Soldier boys are lovely fellas, sparkling in their uniforms.
Your eyes, they're burning.
So what?
Miss Motherhood, you could stare your way through 7 layers of leather pants.
Slut. Come on, love. Let them say what they want. You may be just a whore's baby, but I love your little bastard face all the same. Who's that? Friends, come in.
Can't stay. Roll call.
Did you cut that wood for the cats?
Yes.
What's wrong, Franz? You look strange.
It happened again, Marie. More things this time. And behold, there arose a smoke from the land like the smoke of an oven.
Oh, Franz.
It followed me all the way back to town. What does it mean?
Franz.
I've got to go. I'll see you tonight. At the fair. I'll put some money aside.
What's the matter with him? Now he's seeing things. And he didn't even notice his child. All that thinking's gonna drive him crazy one of these days. Why are you so quiet? Are you frightened? It's so dark suddenly. You could be going blind. No light. It gives me the creeps. I've had enough of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, see a monkey walking upright like a man. See the astronomical horse and the little lovebirds.
Do you want to go in?
Don't mind.
Our monkey wears a uniform because he is a soldier.
Look at that. What a piece.
Jesus. You could breed a regiment out of her.
To make ends meet, Woyzeck has hired himself as a guinea pig to the town doctor.
Woyzeck! What have I just seen?
What's wrong, Doctor?
I saw it, Woyzeck. You were pissing in the street, pissing against that wall like a dog. And daily I give you money and board. That is bad of you, Woyzeck. The world's becoming an awful place.
But, Doctor, nature calls.
Nature? Nature? Superstition, you mean? Haven't I proved that the musculus constrictor vesicae is subject to the will? Man is free, Woyzeck. In man, we see the individual's will to freedom. And you can't hold your water. Are you eating your peas daily? Nothing but peas, Woyzeck. We would start on mutton next week. There's going to be a revolution in science. Urine. 0.10 ammonium hydrocratum hyperoxidil. Woyzeck, will you piss again for me? Just...
But, Doctor, I can't.
But you pissed against that wall, and I have in black and white our contract. No, I'm not going to be angry. Anger is unhygienic, unscientific. I'm calm. Completely calm. My pulse is its usual 60. One mustn't get upset by a human being. If some rare bacteria were to die on you, well, then perhaps, but... Woyzeck, you shouldn't have pissed against that wall.
Doctor, there are people with this kind and that kind of character, but with nature. Have you ever seen nature come out, Doctor? The sun stops at midday and the whole world seems on fire. I heard a terrible voice once.
Woyzeck, you have an aberration. A beautiful aberratio mentalis type 2 with faculties non-impaired. You are an interesting case.
Come on, Marie.
Show me how you do it. Go round the room. Strong as a bull. Hairy like a lion. You make me proud to be a woman.
Just you wait till Sunday. I'll be in my plumed helmet. My white gloves. The Prince always says, now that is what I call a real man.
Does he now? A real man.
By Christ, you're what I call a real woman. I'm gonna fill your belly full of drum majors. Breed a whole damn regiment of them. Come.
Let me go! Take your hands off!
Oh, bitch, come.
Don't you dare!
There's a devil inside you, isn't there?
Yeah! What's it matter anyway?
Doctor! Doctor! Not so fast! The only thing you'll catch rushing like that is your own death. Allow me, Doctor, to save a human life.
I'm in a hurry, Captain. A woman. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you something. She'll be dead in 4 weeks. Stone dead. Cancer uteri. Had 20 cases already. In 4 weeks, dead.
Doctor, you ought not to frighten me like that. Man is the man who's been killed by fright. Sheer bloody fright. Woyzeck! Why, they're not so fast. Stop galloping about like an open razor. You'll give someone a nasty cut one of these days. Come over here and be civil for a moment. Anyone would think you had to shave a castrated regiment on pain of death if you missed a single hair the way you look. Oh, and talking of hair.
Pliny states that facial hair should be discouraged among soldiers.
Hmm. Have you noticed any facial hair in your soup lately, Woyzeck? Hair from the beard of a sergeant, for example? Or a drum major? Well, Woyzeck?
Yes, sir, Captain. What might you mean, sir, Captain?
Well, perhaps I don't mean whiskers in your soup exactly, but if you make one of your dashes round the corner, you might see them sticking to a certain pair of lips. Lips, Woyzeck. Oh, I can just imagine it. I've had quite a bit in my time. Look at his face. Good God, man, you're as white as a sheet.
But, sir, Captain, she's all I've got in the world. Were you joking?
Joking? I. Joking.
Your pulse, Woyzeck. Irregular. Short. Violent.
The earth is as hot as hell! Yet I'm cold. Hell must be icy cold. Hell. Hell. Hell!
Don't stop! Don't stop!
Don't stop!
Keep going! Yeah, keep going!
On and on and on. God! Blow out the sun and let everybody do it in the open. Flesh, filth, man, woman. Don't stop! Don't stop! He's hot. He's got her now like I had her once.
Verily I say unto you, what is man? What is man? How should the farmer, the shoemaker, the doctor live, had God not created man for their use? How should the soldier, had not God blessed him with the need to slaughter his fellow men?
Gentlemen, now observe that for 3 months this man has eaten nothing but peas. Notice the effect. Violent pulse beat, staring eyes.
Doctor, sir, it's getting dark.
I am a man. A real man. Anyone not drinking gets their nose shoved out their arse. Do you hear me? You. Drink. You little shit. Do you want me to rip your tongue out and wrap it round your neck? Drink! I'll leave you with just enough wind for an old lady's fart. Try whistling now. Brandy gets you drunk, my boys. Brandy gives you spunk.
First one thing, then another.
I can't pray, God. Don't take everything. Let me be able to pray. Franz doesn't come. It's so hot. It's death. Death.
Marie?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go where?
Does it matter?
The town's that way, it'll be dark.
Come and sit down.
I have to get back.
Do you know how long it's been, Marie?
2 years this Whitson.
Do you know how long it's going to be?
I ought to go. There's supper to get.
Cold? No. The hot. Hot mouth. Hot breath. Hot whore's breath. I'd give heaven to kiss you again. You're shivering. When you're cold, you won't shiver anymore. You won't even feel the morning dew.
What do you mean?
Nothing?
Look at the moon. It's red.
Like blood on a knife.
What's the matter, Franz? So pale. No. Franz, for God's sake, no.
Take that! And that!
Still shivering.
And this! Why won't you die?
Still shivering. Now you're dead. Dead? Dead. There's water over there. Water, Marie. To wash everything away.
What a very fine murder. You really couldn't wish for anything better. I haven't had one like this for years.
Woyzeck by Buchner. This extraordinary work was written by a young man of 22, almost 150 years ago. It signals the secret birth of the anti-hero, the figure who is really the hero of our time. But in the 19th century theatre, there was no unifying force, no Shakespeare or Molière, until a disgruntled Norwegian stage manager wrote plays that were to bring to the theatre a new view of society. His name was Henrik Ibsen.